Hello Scorpios and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your mid-June 2019 reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you guys know, it cannot and will not resonate with all of you. I do just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your support. You guys are one of my highest viewing groups, and I really do appreciate you, lovely Scorpios. So thank you so much. And guys, if you want to enter a contest that I'm doing for a free half-hour reading, I'll explain more at the end. But all you have to do is subscribe, share a video, and then email me. My email, as well as all the information I'm booking a reading with me, is in the description box below this video. And I'll tell you more about it at the end there, okay? So Scorpios, let's see what the rest of June 2019 has in store for you in your energy. What is the rest of June 2019 for my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the rest of June 2019? Mid-June 2019 to the end of June? Is there energy? Ooh, the Chariot pops right out. Cancer energy. And as you guys know, we have the Sun entering Cancer on the 21st, which is also, gosh, what is that? It's also the summer solstice as well as Litha. So this is a really lovely time. And I'll do a little reading here from the Astro Moon Journal of the Sun entering Cancer. So the cardinal waters of Cancer generate the powers of bringing forth fruit. Drawn by the insistent pull of the high summer sun, Earth's waters surge to their zenith from roots hidden deep in the ancestral realms. They are carrying the inheritance of the past into the future. The promise of the winter solstice is fulfilled by the production of the next generation on the tips of nature's myriad of green fountains. Respond to the energy of the seasonal tide by remembering your own roots and honoring whatever you are carrying forward into the future. Take satisfaction in all you have produced. Give out generously of yourself. Protect and nurture all your creation. So that's just from the little Astro Moon journal that I have. I thought that was lovely though, especially with the Chariot coming out first for you guys. There is this Cancerian energy, your fellow water sign here. So let's see what this is also bringing up for you. Whenever I see the Chariot, we're thinking of maybe going forth into a different direction. We could also be, on the cusp of, which way do we go here? Because there is that energy with, we all have these horses. This is the Hobbit Tarot, by the way, if I didn't mention. And they're all on their horses here, the whole company. And they're like, okay, well, which way do we go? Do we go through the mountains, around the mountains? Do we go this way, that way? You're in the driver's seat here, is really what this is saying. Naturally, there is the taking of measured risks and, the cracking of the whip here that is involved in this energy. You could also, again, need a little bit of discipline with yourself because you might be being pulled in two different directions here. We need to be able to stay control in terms, in order to get to our success. And you know what's weird? This pops out of the bottom of the deck and it fell right flat out onto the floor instead of the whole deck falling. And I think that is very significant. The Emperor comes out. I noticed that at the bottom of the deck before I started the reading and I never thought I would see it again. But there it is. So Scorpios, there is a great sense of you're in the driver's seat. You're in control. You are totally responsible for whatever path you're going right now, whatever you're trying to create. But you're showing up extremely strong. You're showing up as a leader, as a thinker, as a doer. The Knight of Swords, things can be coming in very quickly. Some of you guys could be getting, again, I was getting this earlier, that you're getting offers or possible new contacts here that are very profitable. People that really know what they're doing, that can really get you into the limelight, whatever your career is, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You're showing up extremely strong because you have some connections here, I think, that are opening up new doors for you, honestly. We're hearing from people, we're getting some type of information, and it's really just a very quick, very clear back and forth here. I just feel your energy is so vibrant, so fat. It's all about movement. They're on horses here. They're going to start moving. You're in the driver's seat. Crack the whip. He's got an arrow. He's also, it's the Emperor, so he takes the direction here. He tells people where to go. He's the leader, the conqueror, the Emperor, the boss, if you want to say that. And the Knight of Swords is also, again, they're all moving. If you notice, guys, you guys are moving forward quite rapidly in this energy here. It's like, yeah, wow, Judgment. You guys are going through some huge transformations here. Whenever I see that card, I always am saying, bring out your dead. Now is the time to look at what no longer serves you as you push forward. What is holding you back from going full speed ahead here? You really need to look at that when this card shows up. The Judgment card asks us to look at our foundations and say, does this really work, or is this, have I built this on this wrong thing, on a wrong foundation, or on something that really isn't stable, which is also Tower energy in a way. Judgment, brings out what eventually comes down in the Tower. We're having that revelation after we've had a Tower moment. We now know because of that we need to make some changes here. But Judgment is about major transformation, and again, possibly liberation here. We're having maybe even some movement. So again, if you guys have been trying to move up in terms of work, trying to get in contact with certain people, trying to hit a new level, this is saying, your old values can now really be dropped, because you guys are entering a huge new phase of life. There's huge changes this month for you. Huge moving forward energy here at the end of June, and as we move into July, it feels like there's transformation here. There's really no point in, worrying and assigning blame no matter what has happened here in the past. Because, there's really no going back, either for good or bad. There's huge changes that lie ahead here, and they really need to be matched with the internal changes as well. So we need to do some releasing, some letting go here, which I think is incredible. So let's kind of work through these energies here. Clarify the Chariot. Energy of the Chariot for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this month. We get 5 of Swords. Emperor, we get 3 of Wands. Yeah, again, there's moving forward here. You have to fight for it. This is going to require you to fight for what you want. There might be different people vying for whatever you're trying to do, or maybe you have to come out on top here. But you have to make yourself known. You have to, again, there's confliction with the Chariot as well, because we might be trying to go 2 different directions. We have 2 different, energies that are clashing here. But overall, there is this need to really push forward here. There's this need to fight for what we want. To fight for really what matters to us. For this next step up, if you guys are trying to get a job promotion, a new job, something like that, it's time to take responsibility, to go for it, to put in that effort, to become that powerhouse of energy of, I'm going to find the people that are going to help me push forward. Again, 3 of Wands talks about collaborative efforts. Somebody could come in and really help you, but you're going to need to fight for this person's attention. You're going to need to, put in the effort here to make yourself known. Knight of Swords, whatever that might mean to you. Clawing your way to the top, sending emails, calling, showing up. Knight of Swords, Judgment. Clarify the energies of the Knight of Swords, Judgment. And there it is, Ace of Coins. We're having a major breakthrough this month. Cancer kind of got this as well, and so did Taurus. This is a month, this end of June energy, I think as we enter Cancer season, is just breakthroughs. It just feels like we are building new foundations. We're having realizations in terms of how to establish more stable wealth, or, to have whatever it is we've been working towards. It feels like, we're having a manifestation come in here, or we're getting an offer that is asking us to really transform our life here. We might have to put money down on a house or an apartment, or we might even be receiving a ton of money that is, or, again, not just like one big sum of money, but a new job that's going to offer us that stability, to offer us that money, offer us whatever it is that we were needing in terms of a career, whatever kind of breakthrough we were looking for. It really does feel like it comes in here. We have, this is the Arcanstone here. So this is saying that new doorways are opening up for you, especially professionally. It's about, this is like a big yes energy here. Focus on your knowledge, focus on your skills, put it out there. You have like this diamond, you have the Arcanstone of power within you as well. Know that. And know that, that type of energy is coming to meet you, so that you can have this transformation and bring this into your life here. It's time to start afresh. It's, time to get working on things. It's time to focus on, what we're doing, focus on our knowledge, and trusting that this is bringing tangible results no matter what's happening this month. So you guys are getting some really tangible results, breakthroughs, a step up in your power. You guys are really putting on your Emperor cloak there and becoming very, very powerful. So let's pull some cards about what's in your power. What's in your power, Scorpio? What is in your power in June 2019? What is in Scorpio's power? And help or hinder them? What is in their power? 8 of Swords. You need to be willing to see what's in front of you here. See your position. You're not stuck like you think you are. When 8 of Swords shows up, we might have told ourselves, I'll never get to that next level. I'll never get this. I'll never do that. But in reality, you can and you will, but you have to, you know, get yourself out of this mental headspace where you don't see the truth of it. You know, we do see, I think it's supposed to be Thorn in here, and he's all tied up here, and he's stuck, and there's an elf watching him. He's like, I don't know how the hell to get out of this. I'm not getting out of it. You know, even, it's just saying, we're imprisoned here, and maybe, I mean, in this situation, Thorn refuses to, admit something here. He refuses to be like, oh, hey, like, he refuses to give the Elven King a good answer here about something. I forgot what it was. But it's like, they imprison him and they're like, not until, you change whatever you're saying. And he's like, fine, I'm never going to change it. And it's like, okay, well, if you had just said that thing, then you wouldn't be tied up in a cell right now. So it's needing to be more patient with the situation. It's needing to get over this energy of frustration because it could hinder you here. We might feel again that we feel it's too difficult to get out of a certain situation here in order to regain our freedom. We're looking for freedom. We're looking to get out of where we are and move forward. We're waiting around passively to be rescued. But what we really need to do is, it might take time to really wriggle free, but we need to do it. We need to start really looking at this from a different perspective, seeing that we're not as stuck as we think we are. It's time to extricate ourselves from any type of situation that is, holding us back here. Maybe a relationship, maybe a friendship, maybe a job situation that has held us back. It's time to get out of wherever you're feeling trapped. Okay, because feelings of entrapment can really weaken you, engender, futility, helplessness, hopelessness. It can take a lot of time and perseverance, but it's time to break free here. All right, time to break free of whatever you have set up in terms of your own beliefs in your head there as well. Let's get a couple cards for love. I feel like you guys want some love cards here. So we're gonna look at love with, we're gonna look at it with the Game of Thrones deck. Love and relationships energy for the second half of June 2019. End of June 2019. We get the Devil. Wow. We get Four of Cups. Some of us here feel very trapped in a relationship, a situation where we just feel like what we're giving, I think this person doesn't appreciate or notice. But there's a sense of dissatisfaction in this relationship. So, let's see. End of June 2019. Second half of June. Mid to the end of June 2019 for love and relationships. For Scorpio. Six of Coins. There's a need to bring out some truth to balance the situation. Yeah, King of Spears. I feel like there's one more here. Two of Spears. Interesting. So I think if we're dissatisfied with some area here around mid-June, we need to talk about it. There's definitely energy of, let's work on this together. There needs to be equal efforts put in on both sides here in terms of this relationship. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to work things out. See how he's giving this to the Four of Cups? It feels like this, like you guys feel this way in your relationship here. You might be giving this, giving advice or energy to somebody who's not happy or dissatisfied. You might feel like you're trying your best, but you're stuck in this energy of, this person doesn't appreciate me. It always goes back in this cycle, in this circle here. But to me, there needs to be something else done about it. We need to approach from a different perspective. Maybe, it feels like really talk to this person, like say, hey, okay, obviously what I'm doing isn't helping here. What can we do to make this work? What can we do in this situation here? And again, if you guys are stuck in a negative relationship, a negative situation, it's time to talk about it. It's time to get some advice, time to seek some help here, or again, talk to your partner about this situation. Again, some of you, I think, might be having a choice, where you're dissatisfied in your current relationship, and you might be meeting a fire sign, or again, seeking out just more passion within your relationship. Passion, communication. You're looking for, honest, wonderful, bright and shining passion here. You're looking for energy within it, and you're looking towards the future. You're like, okay, we've come this far, but maybe I want to go somewhere else now. I don't know if I can do this or not. So there's a choice, and there's a need to really look at, your options here to see, do I stay? Do I go? What is this going to bring me? And what am I really looking for that I really need right now in this relationship? I'm gonna get a couple clarifiers. Seven of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys, wow. What's going on with the Seven of Swords? Six of Wands. I think that some of us here are, wow, we're revealing some things here. There's some revelations, some revealing of truth, some revealing of emotions, I think, especially with the Ace of Cups. But overall, it's very healing. You might feel by the end of the month, if we've been having trouble in a relationship, that we've got to the root of the problem here. We know that there's been an issue here, so we're like, okay, let's level. Like, let me level with you. Let's talk about this. What's really going on? Because it can't be that, you're just like this, or, this thing bothered you. What's really going on here? So it does feel that we are really talking about this, facing it head on. Varys is giving somebody money for information here. So there is this energy of, let's talk about it. I'll tell you what I'm feeling. Let's talk about how you're feeling. Let's have an honest discussion here. Let's get to the root of it. Let's unravel this mystery. Let's, prepare here. You might feel like you have to prepare because you really don't know what's going on. And if this is your energy, though, the Seven of Swords says you need to come out and talk about, what's really bothering you here, what's really been giving you issues. We need to have a conversation about it, open up front and say, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I need, and maybe it's that we're not getting enough physically in the relationship, we're not communicating enough, the energy just isn't the same. But, Ace of Cups, Two of Spears, world's in your hand here. Which way will you choose? This person, this situation does seem to be healing. There does seem to be love, especially again if it's with a fire sign. I just think that there is a lot of love and healing here. There's this gift of true and genuine, almost faded feeling love here. So this is a great sense of healing, a great sense of needing to follow our heart in this situation. Again, it doesn't matter if you're married, if you're in a relationship, if you just started dating, whatever. We got to follow our hearts in this situation. We have to communicate what we have to put out there and see how this person is going to see it. But we need to be able to put our truth out there, and that's really what this is telling me, is that it's time to have these conversations, time to level and, bring out that Seven of Swords, but also to be prepared and see, what does this person really got going on? Or what's really going on below the surface here? We're digging deep to really look at, what really are the problems that are cropping up, that are bringing up this devil energy, that's bringing up this Four of Cups. Are we so willing to be the victim, or, maybe the person that we're with is playing the victim and, seeing you as the devil, or maybe it's the other way around, but there is just this energy of just a negative back and forth in terms of our emotional state here, or our partner's emotional state, or just generally the emotional state of the relationship here at the beginning. But there is this evening out. I mean, I love that the Six of Coins is in the middle, because it does feel like we're talking about whatever the heck this was. Really, what was that? What's going on here? What's really going on here? Let's talk about it. Be upfront. Be honest. And this person probably will stand up and say, this is how I'm feeling. I love you, but this is bothering me, and I'm upset, or I've got this going on. And now we know what's going on, so now we can take this to the future and see, we've checked in. Where is this relationship at? Where is it going? So I really like that. Honestly, it does not seem like a bad month for you guys. Let's get a couple of cards here. Let's get first Adoring Virtue Romance Angel Oracle card, and then we will get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. So messages of love from the Archangels of Love. Archangel Camuel, Archangel Raguel, Goddess Venus, Goddess Aphrodite of Love. Messages for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All my Scorpios, we get Flirt. Love it. What else we get? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Some of you guys might be frustrated, but what we really need to do is get into this flirty energy. Give our relationship a chance. Work on our partnership, because it is worth it. Or, again, for those of you who are looking for a relationship, somebody that you might be flirting with, you need to give this a chance here. You need to give also yourself a chance to fall in love, a chance for this situation to work out. I would say play a little bit lighter with the energy, but also be open to having discussions that might be a little bit deep and a little bit intense. Okay? Especially if you're in a relationship and not just looking for one. So let's see. Stacey DeMarco. I love these cards. Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for messages from Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus' higher selves, spirit guides. What are their messages from their higher selves or spirit guides for guidance, advice, knowledge? Ooh! Hoo-hoo! Okay. And, wow, they came right out. Ancestors also came out, but, we'll just talk about that one at the end. I'm not going to just take it out, I don't think. Apple and Skull of Darkness. Wow, risk and reward. Let's talk about Apple here. Okay, and guys, again, if you want to join in, or I'll talk about that after we're almost done. I don't know why I just almost started. Sorry, guys. Um, so, where is it? Apples have been an iconic part of mythos from ancient times to modern. The story of the poison apple and Snow White to the Roman goddess Pomona's magical apple tree to the Christians' tempting fruit in the Garden of Eden. Should you receive this apple in your reading, it's time to look at how risk plays out in your life. Are you hedging your bets and not trying anything new? Do you want change but are not willing to change anything? Are you willing to risk to get a greater reward? Or alternatively, are you risking too much too often? You have to take some risks here, or, look at, how we take risks. Are we hedging our bets all the time and not going for what we really want? It's time to do that. It's time to put yourself out there. But if you're constantly like on that cusp of hedging your bets and this, that, and the other thing, it's probably not the best thing to do. So again, it's finding that sweet spot, finding that place, where you're risking enough to get that reward, where you are taking those necessary risks. And then we get Skull of Darkness. So, blind spots. We may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet sometimes our greatest treasures lie within these areas. How many times have you heard of famous artists or people extremely successful in their fields being bullied for being so different, yet it is their very differences from others that make them so powerful? Additionally, all of us at some stage of life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is the repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them, symptoms if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. So again, this is really looking at where we need to break some patterns here. We've let some blind spots go by that have caused us grief, that have caused us trouble, that have caused us pain, and it's time to do something about it. It's time to maybe talk to somebody. It's time to figure out how we can really look at those blind spots. I think that all of us, again, know where they are, but we have to take those risks and even uncovering them, okay? So, and also Ancestor says that you are backed right now and that it's time to step into your true power. So I really think that your higher selves, your guides, whoever's on the other side, even ancestors, are really on your side right now, and they're backing you, and they are, supporting you as you push forward. So don't be afraid to do so. It is time to step into your power, to see those blind spots, and to take those risks, okay? All right, Scorpios, those are your mid-June 2019 messages. I hope you like them. Do check out your other mid-June 2019 readings, as well as your weekly readings to see more about astrology, love, and such, and to see if they resonate better with you. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. And again, if you want to enter that contest, make sure to be subscribed to the channel, and then to share a video or share the channel on some social media platform. Email me, and I will add you to that list. Okay, guys? And again, that's for a free half-hour reading with me. And I will be telling you guys the winner on July 1st. All right? Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed end of June.